I hope you can see what's written on my cap. See? Think. You know, when we think about it, we have a lot to be thankful for. When we think about natural disasters like earthquakes and hurricanes, we're very grateful when they don't come our way. But this morning I was standing in my kitchen at 7:30 on this side of the kitchen, and I have some mugs on that side. And all of a sudden, me hear some rattling and shaking and stuff. And when I look over there, I say, "But I wasn't over there." I, it took me about 2 to 3 seconds to work out that I was experiencing an earthquake. Huh? It, it went on for a few seconds, well. And I walked into my living room, and I went, first of all, under the archway, not even really an archway, I just cut out one space so I could have free air go between the kitchen and the dining room. I stood underneath there, and then I walked into the living room. I didn't think it done, but I'm thinking that maybe it wasn't finished because I felt a little dizzy, like there was a bit of vertigo when I did walk into the living room. Lo and behold, as we say our country, would you ever think that is Haiti get it again? Haiti. And there is a storm that should hit them somewhere between Monday and Tuesday. Haiti. And I wanted to think about it because many people say things like, boy, Jamaica is blessed because those things don't happen to us and so on. Listen, let me tell you, we are grateful that they don't happen, but it's not because Haiti wicked why things happen there like this. You see, it's on a fault line, and that fault line is between, I forget the name of it right now, between Haiti, the landmass, Hispaniola, and it come right across the sea and end up in a planting garden, which, you know, planting garden river over in that part of Jamaica. Think about it. These natural disasters that occur when you least expect. Just think about it. If that were Jamaica this morning, would I be sitting here talking with you? And then I wanted to think about something else. Now, no one can tell you what choices to make, what goes into your body. But think about what's happening in Jamaica and other parts of the world with people who decide that they're not taking the vaccine, the COVID-19 vaccine, and they end up in hospital. Several very ill, many dead. Yeah. Those are some of the statistics in Jamaica as well. 580 new cases, 580, were reported today as the results of yesterday's stats. God knows what tomorrow will say about the results of today's stats. But just think about it. Can you do something to help yourself, help your family members, help your friends? Can you practice physical distancing? Really practice that? Can you continue to wear your mask or start wearing a mask if you never wear one? Can you wash your hands frequently and thoroughly? Just think about it. Don't be selfish. Think about it. I'm hearing vehicles pass, and sometimes I don't mind when I do my recordings and you hear the noises around me, because you know what it is? Think about it. If you're not able to hear, either because you lost your hearing or you're born deaf, or like some of the people in Haiti, they are dead. Nothing to hear. This is Faye Ellington, just asking you to think differently. Think. Make the right choices and be thankful. Be grateful. Think. Can you make a choice that might save your life? COVID-19 is real. It's going away no time soon. I remember when I put my first post on Twitter, around about March last year, or was it April? Someone, when I checked the followers the person had, maybe 6 or so. I know people like to engage with social media even though they don't inform themselves, and said, oh, you are an alarmist. Well, I wasn't guessing. I had been following this thing from about January, not knowing what it was, but paying attention because I do listen to international news. 580 cases. And we don't get in the cases yet for the holiday celebrations and the whole party. We have curfew at 7 o'clock, Monday to Friday. But people are still gathering at 8 and after, having their sessions and their parties right as I speak, as happened last evening in different parts of Jamaica. And we can't expect the police to do everything. Think about it. The police must say a rundown criminal. The police must say make sure that people follow the protocols. What? We can't think? That may I ask you. This is Faye Ellington. I beg you for think, man. Save your life and save the life of others.